All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box here. So this kind of looks like, the old school Commodore 64 box. Once I get another Commodore 64 in box, I'll show you how it compares. But yeah, so this is the Maxi. It has the full working keyboard. It also emulates the VIC-20 as well. So that's kind of cool. It comes with 64 built-in games by Retro Games Limited. There's the side of this box here. Feel free to pause the video and just kind of look, because I'm just quickly going through this. There's the list of games. This is what it all comes with right here. There's the games again. And the back of the box. All right. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's in here. All right. So this is kind of how it came packaged, pretty much just like this. Now I've had this since Christmas, but obviously I just started up my channel again. So, so it comes with this nice little keyboard cover. Yeah, it's in some styrofoam down there. And this is the unit itself. So fully working keyboard. The only difference is that the shift lock key doesn't lock in. It's computer controlled, so you'll see like a little icon on the screen when you hit that. But other than that, it kind of looks like a Commodore 64. It's about the same shape, same size. Now the weight, this thing is way lighter. I think. I don't have a Commodore 64 right now to compare it to, but as I remember, C64 is a lot heavier than this. So anyway, so here's your power switch. So unlike the Commodore 64 where it has that little flippy switch, this is just a monetary switch. And it's kind of like a computer. You press it in to shut it down, and it's way more modern than an old school Commodore 64. So you got 3 USB ports for controllers, mice, whatever you want to plug in. Another USB port here, HDMI port there, and a power port there. And this is the bottom here. So mine's 49,787. So looks like they've kind of been successful in selling these. All right, so in this box is nothing right now, but I'll kind of show you. You open it up. And in this box, I think was like the HDMI cable and the USB cable or something like that. And also the joystick was over here on the side. Inside paper, it's not plastic. And then you got the user's guide here, which is nothing like the Commodore 64 one. It kind of looks like it, but remember that was like 200 pages long or some shit. But yeah, kind of cool. Kind of just a quick guide to get you started on how to get it, using it and stuff. Close all this back up. Close that up, and I'm gonna hook everything up, and yeah, we'll see what this thing can do. What's up, guys? So now I got everything all hooked up, so let's go ahead and turn her on and see what she does. It's like the old school. You got the red LED. And bam. Now see, I got mine set up to where it goes into the old classic Commodore 64 mode. But on the controller here, if you hit this button, it'll actually bring up this menu here. And then you can go over to options. and go exit to Carousel Mode. So this is like its own front end with the built-in 64 games. And this is what you get right here. You can go in, and everything's all set up, so you don't have to do any kind of settings or nothing. These games just work. Like Boulder Dash. There you go. Alright guys, so you just hit the menu button to exit out of the game. Essentially it brings you back to carousel modes. Now if you want to go back into like the old classic Commodore 64 mode, just go back and go to switch to mode. Classic mode. And there you go. So that's pretty easy. Now to play games, like say you got your own games, you got a USB flash drive or whatnot, hit your menu button, go to media access, and there on the root of my drive, this is what I got. Let's try to boot up Geos, see what happens. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and load Geos. So you guys see these 4 icons at the bottom of the screen right there. So those coincide with these 4 buttons on the bottom of the controller. So essentially what we're going to do, since we want to load it, this little rocket symbol right here, that's to basically load it. So let's do that. So that's the second, it shows the second button on a screen, as you can see. So we're going to hit that. And then we'll go to this. Basically back to the old school classic Commodore 64, type everything in for you so you don't have to do nothing. And now we just gotta wait for it to load. Now since we chose that actual drive mode, it's going to take a little bit of time to load this. So I'm gonna pause the video right here and then I'll be back once it gets loaded up. Alright guys, so when it boots, looks like that. I'm sure everybody that's looking at this video knows about the Commodore 64 and Geos. If not, I might post some old Geos videos from back in the day on my old school playlist on my channel from when I did YouTube videos like 10, 13 years ago. But yeah, essentially I got everything set up. I got my little mouse here so you can see, you can use your mouse. You got the RAM expansion unit. So basically you could put your files on RAM memory as long as you didn't turn your Commodore 64 off or there wasn't a power glitch, you know, brownout or whatever, you were good. I remember back when I was in high school, I probably had my Commodore on 24/7 for like 2 years. Just had reports and a whole bunch of other crap just saved on RAM. And of course I was putting them on disk too, but it was nice to have them just there. But anyway, so this is Geos here. Let's go ahead and back out of this. So we're going to hit that menu button again. We're going to go to media access. Let's go ahead and go to something a little different here. Favorite games. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have probably seen the Sonic the Hedgehog game and the Super Mario Brother game. But those are kind of cool. Maybe I'll put it on. Actually, nah, I won't do that. Let's do something else. Like something easy like Hero. Then hit the second button to load it. Does all the work for you basically. And there we go. There's Hero. Unlimited lives. No. Alright, there we go. So then you can play Hero here. Pretty cool. Now what I'm doing there is changing joysticks. So if you hold the menu button down, and hit this first button, you'll be on joystick 1. So that's what it should be on, it looks like. But hard to play with one hand. But anyway, to exit out, hit the menu button, go back to media access, and then just go back basically. There we go. And let's see my programs. Oh my god, these are old. I had a game I was working on, Kuiper Curse. Where's Mario? This is actually pretty cool. This was a program I did when I first got this on this computer just a little while ago, just to test things out. Something silly I did, messing around with sprites and joysticks and other things, pokes and peeks and crap. But let's see. And yeah, that's about it. That's all that it does. Can't even jump or anything, but it was just a proof of concept, see if I could still program on a Commodore 64. So pretty cool. So let's go ahead and go back, and I will show you and I never finished this. This is something I was trying. This is all in BASIC. That's why it's so dang slow. Let's see what controller it is. There it is. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Thought it was on controller 1. Nope, controller 2. So the asteroids can kill you. You should be able to shoot them, but I never programmed that in. You should be able to shoot the ships too, and I only got it to where if you shoot the green ship here, it'll stop the game. But yeah, here's the listing of it. Yeah, it goes on for like ever and ever and ever and ever. I did this. I think my son was like a baby, and while he was upstairs sleeping, I had the baby monitor downstairs, and I was programming on a Commodore 64. But anyway, guys, enough fun. Oh, it's a pretty cool system all in all. I like it. It's not really a replacement for a Commodore 64, but you know, if you can't find one, and these damn things are going up in price. I think my wife bought this for $120, and now I'm seeing them for like almost $200 in some places. It's just craziness. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Peace out. Oh wait, there's more. I wanted to also give a shout out to Rob, Maximum R&D. Really cool guy. If you haven't subscribed to him, you should. I've known him for years and years and years and years, and we just recently started chit-chatting again. So really cool guy. You need to check him out. All right, guys. Peace out.